really hard to find it in that moment. Kind of just cornered him completely. Very annoying for Abed, but he should be getting an infinite power rune here. They have full river control. They're gonna place fly on the bot rune. Abed is checking top, and he will find.
Well, it'll be an invis.
Visibility. Ooh, what a great rune for Tiny.
Yeah, that is the up tier one, no doubt.
He could look to kill Jugger with this,
yeah,
together with Pred.
Yeah, Jug is second in net worth right now, so he's recovered nicely despite dying early on in lane.
That ward saw the smoke,
yeah,
right?
It looks like it. This will be a surprise.
Pretty critical, because if this would have worked out, they definitely would have got a Jug kill and maybe even the top. Oh,
the question is, do they know that he has an invis rune on top?
Oh yeah, they didn't see the rune, so they saw the smoke.
He's not invisible anymore.
What?
So
Wait, what?
I'm not. Did he
ran through a sentry?
Oh, okay. See, yeah.
I didn't actually notice. He ran through the sentry and some saw him. He just broke it. All right, good job from T1 dodging that.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
nice.
I mean, this is what Tiny's all about. It's about the burst damage, getting off to a good start, and snowballing. There is potential for him to turn into a pseudo character later with the shard, with the right click, but I mean, we haven't really seen a ton of that in this tournament. He's in the mid position, but I mean, Abed is obviously capable of pretty much anything, so we just have to wait and see. I mean, typically after the burst damage of the coming out with the blink dagger, something like an Echo Saber will normally come through.
This is bad for White.
Bad.
Someone is gonna die.
Waiting for the Ancient Seal to, well, he's gonna find Whitemon to start things out. He's gonna get Science Phoenix and Phantom's Embrace, but a double TP now. Dragon Tail from Ice into the Mystic Flare. That's gonna net them one kill. The Doom or though, can they get away? Nice Echo Stomp is gonna hold T1 in place, and as a result, it shall live. So that can be a wasted Doom again. But now the Dragon Tail looks like Ice has finally got that healing ward. Avalanche not gonna prevent the Blade Fury, but actually did the kill. Trying to TP out with that Blade Fury, but more than enough damage from EG. TZ died on the other side.
Just a side note.
Yeah, just a side note. The position 1 of EG did die.
Got killed by Nick's Lush. So if our TZ does that here, this is a huge win. EG, I still think they favored in this trade. Yeah, you're gonna see it here. So that's the Monoburn combination with the stuns, and our TZ doesn't have Sunder's skin. So both teams take a tower. Both teams kill the enemy carry. EG got a little bit of an extra kill there, and Doom was expended. So I will give the victory there, but not by a lot. Good job from T1 to find a counterplay on the other side of the map. Kind of equalized the situation. So once again, we've got Carl with this first item hood.
Yeah, but this time he's going blink second.
No.
Okay.
Every time we talk about an item, he changes it. I was like, oh, he had BKB last time. I mentioned it, he went dagger.
It looks like Fly.
I didn't even get time to make the joke. He actually did it. All right, let's see. When he has like 1,500 gold, he's going to switch back.
Okay.
Maybe it's a tick he has.
Yeah, that could be. That could be. We've seen that before. Many a time.
Oh, I thought for a second he switched to it.
What would you prefer this game, though? Do you actually agree with the BKB first?
I still think he should play dagger.
Yeah.
I do think. But honestly, I think the dagger is less good first item than last game. I think you have a better case for buying BKB this time.
Ancient Seal, yeah, they spawn him out. Avalanche top, and that just blows up Zephyr. Man, oh man, yeah, the Sentry and the high ground spots him.
Skyrim
nicely
really. The Skywrath Nyx matchup is actually super interesting because everything is about information in that matchup. If Nyx sees Skywrath first and Sky doesn't have detection, Nyx can almost one-shot combo him. If it's the other way around, the Ancient Seal just blasts you with any spells. And you saw right there. Easy kill for him.
23 Savage has to TP back to base. He can't really come into this mid lane. EG knows that TP is down. They're going to start with an Avalanche, but the Soulbind to counter. Stomp to counter that on top of it. Tail's only going to connect on one. Lightning Storm to follow. Yeah, they do find one kill onto Crypt. The Earth Spiller does connect onto two, though, as Cuckoo getting right-clipped by Arteezy. Just enough damage to take him out. Meanwhile, Doom into the Inkswell. This will be a cleanup crew. Will they get the deny, though, is the question. No, but Fed does die to Carl in the end, so a 2 for 2. Now Fly, Echo Stomp, connect on the Whitemon. Arteezy still in that meta, so should be able to find himself Whitemon at the very least. Triple kill for him. Fortunate for EG that Arteezy's able to get all those kills. Now maybe the tier 1 tower to follow.
Yeah. Look good for T1. They got the first kill and they got the Doom off on Tiny, and this time he does die.
No, Carl, Dragon Tail, he does have a hood. Mystic Flare does a ton of damage though. They layer this pretty nicely with the Echo Stomp, but he is mega fast.
Haste and Hood. But EG another good move. They get the kills on our TZ, 3 kills, as well as the mid tower. So really starting to ramp up. T1 with less than 1k gold with Doom on top of the boards.
Now we have double Blink Dagger. So Ice with one, Abed with one. Expect EG to get ultra aggressive now.
And worth pointing out, as was highlighted a moment ago, the Elder Titan did not have his aura yet. Now he's skilling it. So we see the first point now come out in natural order. Of course, this is going to amplify the damage of Tiny and Skywrath significantly when the spear is there. So a really nice like amp lineup that they've got going here. A lot of synergies. Yeah. Later on, if ET gets farmed enough, if he melees Jugger has so much base armor that just gets removed by natural order, and that will make Terrorblade just slice through him like.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that they picked an agility carry into Elder Titan, if I'm being honest, but.
What up? Just that they really have though.
Yeah, there's not that. Oh, it's Ice. Okay, no Dragon Tail Savage.
Reacts. Did he TP and cancel that?
I think he TP canceled. Yeah. Oh. I'm not sure if they saw that though. Dragon Tail. All right. Ice popped the Dragon form, so he's looking for more potentially.
Are they gonna steal the dragons? Nope. They're gonna jump.
Yeah. There's the Dragon Tail initiation onto Nyx's effort. Looks like he's gonna get the better of it for now. Spike Carapace into the Impale. Now Ice will be the one to TP up.
Didn't cancel his though.
Indeed.
Crew is pretty low, but finds a regen rune.
Regeneration.
And EG want access to the triangle. It's similar to last game. They want to deny.
Avatos. Yep. That's a kill, all right. I mean, it's funny because we talked about the nerfs to Avatos, and I mean there have been minor nerfs, but several times I feel like over the course of the last couple years. I mean, if you don't get off to a good start, it's hard to actually take anybody out. But with the Mystic or with the Ancient Seal and Natural Order, able to actually get targets that you normally wouldn't be able to.
Insane if everything is
Whitemon. Yep. Avatos again. Boom. Boom.
He didn't even land before he died. He didn't even take the toss damage.
You know, the right click does hurt now for Abed, of course. He's going for the Echo Saber as we expected. Carl did not decide to go Blink Dagger. He didn't reverse us, Cinder, and so it will be that BKB.
He's going to switch to Blink before he finishes BKB now.
Yeah, after the Mithril Hammer Ogre Club, I think it's time for Blink.
I really hope he puts it in quick buy and then buys the BKB. Please.
Yeah.
We're gonna check.
That would be a great interview question. Why do you taunt us so, young man? But crit in the vicinity for an Ancient Seal. I've been looking for more. Ice. Okay. Gets the shot off into the Avatar and the Mystic Flare again. The Earth Spirit of the Follow and Carl. I mean, if we had BKB, wouldn't be able to pop that off, but we do return kill onto Abed. That is huge for T1. So it's a mid for mid. They do have a lot of vision here, but I mean, who is that better for? Actually, I mean, Doom is top net worth because of that Devour.
It's so irrelevant, really. In the grand scheme of things.
So again, Ice with the initiation. Inkswell is there. Healing Word on the high ground, so 23 Savage is more than fine.
I guess the one thing EG might have accomplished there, I didn't see how many TP came out from T1, but if they rotated, for example, the farming pattern and hit TP's mid, and you can consider that a win. Arteezy is obviously already well underway up here.
23 Savage, are you? Oh, Arteezy?
They gonna try for this?
Maybe. Doesn't have a ton of mana left, right? We get the Echo Stomp. Arteezy is here. And with crit, I do believe this will be a kill. Okay, that's there as well. Of course it's a kill. What are we talking about?
But Skywrath Tiny is so sick.
From 23 Savage, this build, obviously I like it in general. We're going to see the initiation again from Ice, but he doesn't really have any teammates nearby, other than the illusion of Arteezy, which is still nothing to scoff at.
It's just pressuring.
Are you surprised no Manta is being queued up for Jug? Like, I feel like Ancient Seal, like, what do you have against that?
Yeah.
Oh, he actually switched to SNY now, so you're going to have at least the status resist for it.
I'm worried for Jugger in this game. I feel like you'd need to dance around so many things to have impact. Like, if you get caught by a Dragon Tail, you die. You get caught by an Ancient Seal, you die. You get caught by Avatos, you die. You even have to play around the Elder Titan Stomp too. Like, that can force you to spin.
Yeah.
Because if you take that, any of the previously mentioned spells can easily connect, and they playing without a save on T1. They're gonna find Fly.
Yeah, Vendetta into the Impale.
Looks like
Cuckoo, solo kill, very nice. But the Inkswell will connect here, so at the very least T1 gets some sort of a trade. Not exactly what they're looking for, but better than nothing. And yeah, we've seen these games like from the past where Tiny just takes off. This is not a recent thing that I mean, typically they taper off a lot, which, you know, could, but is off to an amazing start.
It seems pretty clear that EG's read on this hero is that the damage isn't significant, so they're ramping it up, right? With both ET and Skyrim, a lot of the kills that Tiny doesn't usually find are a piece of cake now. And on top of that, something I feel like EG is doing an exceptional job at in this series so far and in the series yesterday is they get really good aggressive lane wards. They play for that Lion Dagger that they had last game. They play for the Tiny Blink to find non-stop kills and make parts of the map uninhabitable for T1.
That's very true. I mean, one thing to note, the courier for Abed was killed. That was his Echo Saber. Oh no, actually his Ogre Club still finished. I thought he was a little bit more farmed than this. I mean, he's been farming the heroes, but not so much the creeps, so his net worth is going to suffer a bit. But again, creates a lot of space for his team.
But that is a key point, right? Like, he's not exploding in terms of net worth, and...
Oh, Carl. They've been waiting up here for a long time. Avatos into the Mystic Flare, but will survive. Let's have that full BKB charge available. Up that Scorcher, trying to find Abed in the meantime, but looks like crit will be the sacrifice for EG.
And
Abed does have
considering how aggressively EG's heroes are playing and how much of the map they, like, block, Jugger has really good farm. Like, this is, he's only 500 net worth behind a Terrorblade who's had more or less free map access, so just finding really good farm on 23 Savage.
Link in, again, trying to focus on the Doom, who's extremely tanky with both the BKB and Hood. Credit to Carl for not popping that BKB earlier. Okay, Avatos now. He's not quite dead, though. Gets out with just a sliver of HP.
Oh, Terrorblade.
That's you sound very hopeful. Terrorblade illusion.
Yeah, it could have happened. But
a little bit more farm, but he did live.
He didn't. That was scary. For Carl, he does stay alive.
Look at the, I mean, -3 armor from the neutral item, of course.
This time he's going Kaya Sanj.
Okay.
And he committed for the Sanj, so I don't think he's going Dagger.
Yeah, another Shawl, of course, gives a ton of magic resist at the cost of armor, but most of the damage coming out from EG is magic.
So what do we think about the neutral items? Apple is really, really good on Lash.
Apple, huh?
I don't... Okay. Yeah, so you obviously have the choice of giving Lesh the shawl as well. I think it was...
Omni Slash! Fly's gonna have to eat it.
Did Doom have the shawl on the last engage? He
Yes.
probably did. Yeah. So that's why he lived.
Yeah, his magic resist is crazy.
It might look weird to give this to Doom over Lesh, but honestly, they need all the magic resist they can get on the Doom because he's the front line.
Yeah, sure. Cuckoo.
Okay, and then Mike's the front line apparently.
For now, he Split Earth is actually going to connect the Ice. Zephyr gets off the Vendetta into the Impale, and with that Blade Fury, 23 Savage
from T1.
Able to take him out, but Abed with the Avatar, he's going to get stunned, thanks to the Spike Carapace into the Doom and Split Earth to follow. One doing really well with that. Carl actually gets the credit for that kill. The X-Well again, this time connects onto Arteezy into the Impale, but there's the Split Earth, or the Earth Splitter, I should say, onto Fly. 3 heroes hit. They're going to be able to take out one immediately. Zephyr looks to be the next, and now T1 has to fall back. Mystic Flare, not enough to take out Cuckoo. Be able to walk away for now, but the Arcane Bolt still following him. Concussive shot as well. Double Arcane Bolt.
This is close. He's fine.
He's okay. Oh, another Arcane Bolt, and with the Astral Spirit running after him. All right, actual reflection as well. And Arteezy ends up finding the kill. My God, the chase. The chase potential.
You're laughing at the Airblade illusions.
That was pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
What a sick save from Fly. I hope we get a replay of that. That looked so good for T1. Really don't blame them for going for that Terrorblade kill, but I think a 4-man stomp into Earth Splitter. We're gonna see it here. So they get this first pick on the Tiny by using Doom. And this looks so clean, right? They chain their spells very well. There's a Grimstroke Silence, Nick Stun, Lesh Stun, boom. Boom. 6 Splitter, they get the Sunder
and the Sunder. Yeah, that was really impressive.
And you're right, it is Split Earth versus Earth Splitter.
Yeah, that's
confusing.
It's a...
If you're a new viewer and have never played Dota before, Sunsfan is talking about 2 different spells.
Ice.
He usually talks trash and doesn't really know what he's talking about. Will call spells that they're not called, but
yes,
these are 2 different spells.
Thank you, Synderen.
You're very welcome.
Earth Splitter and Split Earth.
Yes.
They're both pretty powerful in their own way, though. One is an ultimate, though. A little bit more powerful in the that replay, RT was about a split second away from denying Abed. That was super close. The right click was on the way, but T1 able to net themselves. Abed, who, again, Like, he's tapered off a bit in terms of farm. Is this concerning for EG?
A little bit, but as long as our TZ is doing well enough, that's one thing Terrorblade really does very well, is being the true carry of the lineup. Like, you can have one or two other cores that don't necessarily scale insanely well as long as Terrorblade is safe. And once again, they do have the amplification to work with. In this game, they're going to open on ice.
Yeah.
They have this coming here.
That into the Impale again, but Carl biding his time here. He has an actual invis. Looks like they're going to get the Mystic Flare off for now. Not enough damage, though, from EG. I think, yeah, this looks like a kill onto Ice. Carl pops that BKB, wants to go further. Still has his ultimate available, but not really able to find anything.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Could have been a lot worse for EG for sure, but give credit to T1. Able to keep the pressure on here. As, Arteezy with a Lincoln Sphere, so fearing the doom, it seems. Zephyr, by the way, 1,000 away from finishing Aghanim Scepter on Nyx Assassin. This gives him the Burrow ability, and it buffs literally all his other skills. It essentially becomes like a siege. Not a siege, but like a, I don't even call it. It's almost like a lurker.
It's like an artillery.
Warcraft Brood War.
Become artillery. You sit down, you can't move, and your spells are better, and you're tankier.
A lot of times it feels like it's really, like the apex of it is high ground defense.
It's insane on high ground. On either team's high ground, really. It's great for sieging to a few position.
If you're in position. You are against a toss.
You're against toss. You're against insane mag damage still.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is one of those games where you just burrow, get spotted, and you feel safe.
Are you surprised that he's going for it so early? I mean, before this tournament, it's looking underwhelming, I want to say.
I feel like it's stable, I guess. I think it's also about play. There are other items in this game that would have been really good, like Ewell's, for example, against all this spell burst. Could have considered Lotus Orb for his teammates. But it is solid in a lot of situations, and I do think T1 are really late game focused here. So they want that big item that's going to help them later.
Carl and company are smoked right now, looking for potential initiation here. Might be baiting their Lesh a bit.
They would love to do Martizi.
Oh yeah, they Soulbind. They're looking for the double doom. Carl pops the BKB, really wants to get this up, finally does. And there's the double doom we've been talking about. But EG on the run, and they have some distance here. This will be a big waste. Crit might have to be the sacrifice. Inkswell, 4-staff into it. So they'll net themselves at least one kill here. But it looks like EG want to fight. Ice jumps in with that Dragon Tail. We see buyback onto Crit, coming back into the fight very shortly because that tier 1 tower is still up. Connects onto 2, but look at that. Onto 3 here. Earth Splitter to fall. It's literally everybody. Are you serious? Zephyr falls immediately. Sunder from Arteezy. Mila right-click Carl, looks like from a distance. Fly trying to chase him down. Abed with the toss onto the other side, but Omni Slash comes in now. Illusions are taking a little bit of it, but Fly will take most of it. Double kill for Savage. As now he's on the run, potentially get that play for you. Remember, he has the shard. He's doing extra damage and the extra move speed applied. Abed gets the Avalanche toss onto 2. And still find him along the Flymon. So 4 dead in favor of EG. It did cost them a buyback. Cuckoo TP's out in the midst of danger here in the Roche pit. But what a turnaround fight from EG.
Dude, Fly did more damage than Arteezy that fight.
Fly has been the MVP for
the Terrorblade hitting for a big majority of that fight. Insane. It was literally 5-man splitter, right? We're gonna see it again here.
Unreal.
So the healing ward is amazing here for T1. They're gonna group up around it to all stay healed. It's a 3-man stun.
I don't know how all 5 of them get hit though.
And that's a little bit of a mistake there, I would say, from T1. Obviously, the Jugger was in spins, takes way less damage, but yeah, clip the Doom as well. And wow, the spell casting from EG.
And Fly takes all the damage from the Omni Slash. The MVP. The fight for sure.
Crit did buyback here, however, so it wasn't a total tragedy, T1, but obviously it is
tail end of this replay again.
It is definitely overall a win for EG for sure.
Yeah. All right, well, Carl is very pink. He has the Sange Kai, like you talked about, the plate mail now going into the Shivas. We see the Avatos again with the Echo Saber being shown. Not enough damage to take out Waimon.
What did he toss?
I think he tossed a creep, perhaps?
Oh, it just died midair. I didn't see anything come down again.
I don't think he has the no target talent. I think that's on 20. Taking off. Ice. He gets the Lincoln applied for now. Waimon and company, they get the Soulbind off, but not really going to much come from it. Aside from potential Ice goes pretty close, but no for you. 50 seconds on the deck. And we haven't seen Roshan yet. 27.5 minutes so far.
Cuckoo with that observer ward pre-placed knew that Ice had initiation plans, so he pre-cast the Yule, and as soon as Ice and he gets Yuled and just counterplayed. And they have so much chain stun between Nyx and Lesh and Grim that Ice didn't get to play his hero again for that fight. Nicely done by T1. So as this game progresses, the Terrorblade is starting to really pull ahead now of Jugger. Obviously the last fight, a big part of that. RTZ now 3k up, almost having Daedalus, a very big damage item for this game. Choosing to not go Skadi, pretty unusual, I would say, at this point.
Do you think it's because...
I did get the range creep, okay.
I think it's because he's expecting Ags on Grimstroke this game, is it not?
Yeah, but he already bought the Lincolns for that, right? It was for that and Doom, so it's like a double whammy, right? But
sure.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe that's why.
All right, Avalanche into nothing. Abed regretting his decision. Carl's very hard to kill right now. I mean, he has basically every stat in the game right now. As the tips come out. So that's a shard on Grim, right? So that's the Ink Swell. Will hard dispel at the end as well as heal.
They're gonna go here, right? One more wave. That's wrong. They just run again.
Oh, Ice with the initiation. This is Flare, but the have to get out of over split the on the 3 here. Delete 23 Savage from the game, and now Zephyr stuck in his lurker mode. Wrong game, my friend. This looks like a Roche pit for me, for EG.
Playing against what EG has as any core hero has got to be so menacing. Like, you get caught by anything, you just die. The amount of spell burst is ridiculous, and you don't have a save. They have no Lotus. Do they even have a Glimmer on T1? I feel like the Juggernaut, like they tried to force step him, right? They don't have a Glimmer. So basically their best play in that situation is, okay, we know you guys are going to try to spell combo him. We will force step him and hope for the best. We force stepped him into them because he was facing that way. It's just, you get caught by Dragon Tail, you get caught by Tiny Combo, anything with the last plus Earth Splitter. The damage is just insane. And this is not an underfarmed Jugger. He looks like he has nothing, but like it's 2.5k health just vanished. You know, he didn't get to press a button. You're gonna see the replay here. Boom.
Force staff in. He's still caught within that Earth Splitter. Fly doing crazy work this game.
Yeah.
And that just set up the free Roche for EG. So that is the first of the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Close to Skadi though, for 23 Savage.
What's Fly closing in on right now? Because, like, obviously being able to go in with the Elder Titan is going to be important. So he's getting the Ghost Scepter. More than likely, in order to do that, to be honest, like, he's going to Solar Crest an ally, Terrorblade most likely, and cast his spells, and then he's probably just going to run in. He's either going to run in if he feels the need to apply the Natural Order melee or physical part, or he's going to stay out and get an extra spell volley, and he'll have the choice with this Ghost Scepter. Obviously wanting to tank up the Omni Slash as well.
That's interesting.
I really like what Fly's doing in this game.
Oh,
very good.
Speaking of Omni Slash, Ice tanked a bit of that, but the BKB TP will be successful.
That's an Omni down. You trade it for BKB. I think that's a good trade for EG if they go again. It's such a big part of team damage, the Juggernaut, and without Omni Slash, not only does he have less damage, he has one less save. Like, sometimes Omni Slash keeps you alive because you manage to outlast and get a second Dead Fury. That part is not available, so only with that. No. All is looking bot. They are pushing out this wave, and EG are looking to take top tier 2. Both teams pushing the tier 2 towers. Are they actually going to try this? He has Aegis.
Sure. I mean, they've done this before. Last game, they're going to pop that Lincoln's.
Oh, I don't know.
Coming crit on the side. We'll see if pop the BKB. He's the one that gets doomed instead. Soulbind actually does end up connecting on Arteezy, who's in the meta right now. So if they do kill him, that's pretty valuable. Savage with that Blade Fury coming off. Fly not able to really catch them. And okay, 2 heroes into the Earth Splitter to follow. Yeah, this does pop. Looks like Impale's going to connect on 2, though. On 2 dead for EG in the blink of an eye. Now EG need to get out of dodge. Arteezy, meta is down. He's getting chased to oblivion right now. Ice. Okay. I mean, Abed ends up tossing his teammate there. As the buyback now.
Trying to keep Arteezy alive.
Arteezy at half HP. He does have Thunder. Gets it off for the time being. They're going to turn it around to Carl as a result. nicely done from EG. Fly continuing to show his MVP status this game. Abed gets off the Avalanche. This will be a big kill for EG. Gets off the Avatos. Healing ward in front. Fly trying to connect. Oh my god, the damage from that tree. Echo Stomp not going to be there though. With that extra move speed from the shard. Looks like 23 Savage is fine.
Great plays from both teams here. I really question T1's initiation. They worked out wonderfully. So the reason I'm unsure about it is Arteezy has the Aegis and his team is somewhere in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But the fact that they try to save the Aegis with the toss back and they get the immediate doom on Abed actually sets that up to be a nice fight for T1. And Arteezy pops the meta and is less than half a second from Sundering Lash. If that goes off, the fight is just over. But T1 do kill him in time and then they force him away afterwards and get the kill on the Tiny. So once again, very, very close game. Great stuff. But what a buyback from Fly as well in the end. Oh yeah, saving Arteezy and getting him a kill.
Great plays from both sides. We're seeing why these teams have made it so far in the tournament. And I mean, game one kind of got away from T1, like halfway through, I want to say. EG just started to snowball, but this game, 33 minutes in, like you said, pretty dead even. All right, Abed, another kill.
I think this is the only hero left in the game that he can solo.
Dire's
and he finds it.
Yeah, probably. He does have the Hyperstone.
He's going AC, right?
Huh?
No.
Just casual Hyperstone for now.
Well, attack speed is good on this hero. He's very slow.
And he has, that's his shard, right? Yeah, so that'll give him the permanent tree so that he will never any downtime. So always nice. I mean, if he goes crit here, Daedalus, and then you get Ags from Roche or something, that is when like Tiny, he doesn't even need to go in anymore. He just stays far back and just crits everybody down.
And I am wondering what the reasoning is behind not finishing AC. If you're already buying the Hyperstone anyway,
not sure.
Is he concerned about getting Soulbind into Dark Portrait and giving the enemy team an AC or something? Like, I don't know. Maybe he just, like you said, just wants to be a cannon. And obviously Tree Volley will do more damage, significantly more damage with a Daedalus than with AC.
Yeah, but
they're gonna jump.
Eyesight jumps into the BK, another force staff.
Great
Earth Splitter does connect, but only onto one hero, and that's a lot blown from EG, so they're gonna have to hightail away.
Actually,
they did pop meta?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
So if you outlast this meta now as T1 and then make a move, I think it'll go really.
Question is, did they see meta though? Eyesight jumps in again, but there's the Inkswell with that Heart Dispel coming through. Soulbind onto 2 for now as Carl trying to get the double doom. He'll get it, but the Lincoln's popped on Arteezy. He has Sunder available for his teammate if he wants to go down that road. There's the toss in, but again, the instant dispel from that shot. Arteezy getting Omni-Sight, but the Illusion's taking a lot of the damage here. Nyx Assassin still in the brunt of things here. 23 Savage almost getting bursted down. He's going to spin and probably walk out, but the healing ward is continuing to heal them here. Arteezy, how has nobody died this? Carl, Inkswell does connect. Arteezy, can they burst down? Arteezy is the question. He does not, he's not able to get off the Sunder, and he will die as a result. 80 seconds on the deck, and now EG starting to tumble here. That is the second death for them. Abed. EG have to back away. Really good casting from T1. I cannot believe 23 Savage lived.
Yeah, him surviving there is a big deal. And just like the unsung hero in this fight is gravel. It's the pile of dirt sitting in the won the whole fight. It's literally just dirt. Here it comes, the dirt at the front door.
Yes.
You want to wipe it off, but Radiant don't have a broom right now, and he's going to stay there.
This is going to be, well, they can only get 1 Rax actually, because the tier 2 is up bottom.
This is a very, very big moment for T1. It's absolutely Lane Rax. No buyback on 2 heroes for 40 seconds.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Yeah, so EG will just have to give this up.
Good stop. Not enough, of course.
Yeah, this is just going to delay things. I don't think they're looking to fight here at all. I mean, 30 seconds still. No Abed, no Arteezy. But again, silver line for EG is they can only get 1.
Radiant's middle barracks.
Great fight from T1.
We won't know about Rush in the next minute.
It's starting to show now. Obviously, we're going to see the replay here. So this Nyx stun onto Arteezy, not able to get the Sunder off. What is the swing that we're starting to see in the game is that EG are actually starting to struggle with damage. It's kind of crazy to think about, right? We've been praising how much magic damage this lineup has, but you're reaching a point now where the tankiness T1's hero is starting to overtake you. The Dark plus Aghanim's Scepter now has 3.2k health. Leshrac got an A on this. You have... It's also about getting the initiation, right? This time around, T1 got that double doom. Even though one of them was on the Lincoln, they had the Soulbind. And they were just controlling Dragon Knight all fight.
This Grimstroke shard is really good.
Yeah, that too.
It's really good. used Inkswell, I think, 3 times in that fight. So Whitemon doing work is, I mean, he's way far away, but if you can get Aghanim Scepter, that will just add insult to injury against EG here.
But it really does feel like, you know, the way these fights happen, either EG jump and burst someone and get ahead, or they jump and burst, and if they don't get the kill, Tiny, Skywrath, and ET have used their spells. And you have like this moment of opportunity for 10 seconds where T1 are just flat out way stronger, and they just took advantage of it.
All right, Ice has his Black Dragon now with that Aghanim Scepter. 23 Savage has Ags of his own, so he'll have Swift Slash, which I'm sure I'll call Omni Slash like 10 times because you never know.
It's 2 different spells if you're a newer player.
They look exactly the same, but one lasts longer. All right, Carl. Initiated on by Ice, but there's the Inkswell again. I'm not really worried about this combo. All right, Omni Slash onto Ice. He has his BKB. All right, again, Swift Slash, thank you.
Good call.
I mean, I prepped myself for that. Let's be real here. Right. Yeah, no way to take that out with the Inkswell again. Hard to spell. Earth Splitter does connect. Soulbind onto 2. Swift Slash again. Now it's the Omni Slash, mostly applied to the Dragon Knight, but a nice toss in from Abed, keeping his carry alive. But the spin is just way too much damage. Does have buyback though. He's gonna buy back into the game. Dragon Knight still relatively healthy here. Kind of low though. All right. Looks like they. Knight takes a tumble. Ice is down. No Dragon form anyway, so the buyback wouldn't really be providing that much. But again, these towers are still up, so I think Roche is probably the play, but it's not going to be up for another 40 seconds, so another lucky break here for EG.
You could definitely go and take a tier 2 tower though if you want to as T1, but might just stick around the pit and play the area. What is this close to max respawn time? Like, do the players know that it will spawn before ET and Dragon Knight are up? I don't remember what the original spawn timer was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But they could just scout that pit, obviously, with, they're going to do it with a Nyx Illusion. Going to use that illusion. Was that an Illusionist Cave? Wait, he forgot how it works. He swapped the item out, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got it.
Wait, huh? Do they have Illusionist Cape? Am I?
No.
Wait, whoa. Okay.
No Illusionist Cape.
He just had an illusion?
Good effort, though. That's a good effort. Yeah, so I think the next fight at T1 can... I mean, they can't secure Roche yet. Obviously, it's not up. Or it's just spawned, I should say. Okay. I mean, EG are up in 10. Yeah, this is going to be pretty fast. This is going to be the Cheese and Shard in addition to the Aegis. And, I mean, most players on their team have Shard already. I guess the Doom will take this one. So that's the Infernal Blade. Stun will last longer, and it has the old level where if you're a multiple of 3 in terms of your level, or if you're above level 25, you take extra damage from it. So it's just the extra stun is the biggest thing.
Honestly, when you think about it, really simple skill. You've never played Dota before. Just think about it this way. If the hero's level is a multiple of something, or it's not a prime, or, you know, just make sure, just hit them and hope they die. It's pretty much, just get the Shard on Doom, just hit heroes. It's fine.
You miss level death?
Fine. I honestly love that.
The best thing about level death was it was a Lincoln's Breaker, right? Like you have a Lincoln's Breaker already on the hero. But it was just too good, apparently. Yeah, it was kind of a weird spell. Multiples of 3 and whatnot.
I mean, I think what Valve did was they made conscious effort trying to cater to younger players. So they took out the fact that you need to move the table of 3s.
Yeah, I mean, the education system in America is really rough right now, so I can't blame them. It's probably the right move.
Made with Dota.
It's potentially the last fight here for EG in Game 2. They are up 1 game, of course, so they can survive this, though. Savage pops that Moving Fury. Oh, they're going to find... I said it's a really hard kill. Pops the BKB a little bit early. He's very big. Swift Slash right now. Yeah, he's quite large. Soulbind's already expended as well. You see the Impale hitting 2 heroes, but there's the Doom. It's going to be onto Abed into... Was that an Omni Slash? Who the hell knows? Okay, they're going to get the kill regardless. He does have his buyback, though. Elder Titan ult comes out, but not able to connect for once on Fly. This will be a second Rax going the way of T1. Again. All right, Swift Slash follows the toss back in. Looks like Ice gets crumbled. Double kill for 23 Savage, and that is a dieback. TZ gets off the Sunder. Not able to find Zephyr, though. Really tanky in that burrow. 23 Savage, in the meantime, still has his Aegis. Hunger, though. He will come live very shortly. TZ, he's the only one that does damage. Back into the fountain. All right. 23 Savage, that's one way to die quickly. So as a result, they save. Well, I guess they couldn't have gone for Mega's energy because that tier 2 is still remaining, but still a big deal for EG. But again, they lose their second set of racks.
There's something in this game we've barely talked about that's actually a huge problem for EG. They have nobody who really kills the healing ward. It's The amount of value that T1 is getting when that healing ward is up at this point, all of their heroes are so tanky. You see 4k health now on the Jugger.
Did Ice 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 take his range talent for the dragon?
He's level 19. He doesn't even have it yet.
That's Doom.
Like,
isn't it?
Was it?
Well, we'll see.
I don't think Doom
This
has
is
a
the
talent
replay.
with Elder Dragon
I know,
attack range.
he was clicking on Doom.
Okay, Shannon, sure.
I hate you so much.
All right, yep, me too. Let's see.
You hate yourself?
Yes,
Okay, well, that
that
makes
is the
sense.
secret to
I can't
playing
blame
Dota.
you. I
There we
can't
go.
blame you.
All right.
And a nice toss back. I mean, that's always the scary thing about playing against Tiny when you're that deep. Difficult stuff indeed.
Has 100 seconds to drink water though. Can empty that bottle if he wants to. Still has 30 more seconds if he didn't.
All right, he is level 19, you're right.
Yeah.
Very close to get. I mean,
But-
150 range. I mean, it's something.
You need someone to break the healing ward
Yeah,
at this point.
absolutely.
It's actually negating so much damage from the Skywrath, from the ET. Even Terrablade's damage isn't burst, right? Like, it's really fascinating to see in this game how EG went from
Dire's middle
seemingly
tower
magically
is
within
under
5
attack.
minutes one-shotting people to not have enough damage anymore. It's literally like a switch was flicked with one extra item.
Yeah.
Very safe
22k
from
net worth lead for T1.
Yeah,
They are looking
firmly ahead.
really good. All right,
Let's
Ice Ice Ice
consider
did
this.
one.
So, as it looks now, T1 more than likely. Okay.
Yeah, Mystic
Force
Flare. No,
No need.
and disc. Just rely on that for now. Burrowed back in. Lurker form activated. 23 Savage. Yeah, you can see Dispel again. Inkswell. I feel like that's really when the game turned around here. It's going to get soulbound, and there's the Infernal Blade, the extra stun into the War Stomp. It's going to be an easy one for T1. Still an important hero to kill. 90 seconds of no crit.
Instant smoke. They're just hungry. But yeah, it's a good point. Like this Grimstroke Inkswell precast on Jugger. They precast on him, he just runs in.
Yeah.
If he gets comboed by Skywrath, it's going to get dispelled and he will get his stuff off. And he can even spin, obviously, if he wants to. It makes each decision making so much harder. I'm trying to...
They actually went to
down
20
here.
strength talent. Interesting. We're kind of talking about this backstage, but I mean, 50 right now in terms of what Dragon Knights typically take at 20. But like you talked about, the healing ward has been trying to empty saving grace. Yeah, let's go. They're gonna force out TPs. Oh, everybody's already in the base. No big deal. But there's a double damage. That top room. Not sure if they're gonna be looking for that. All right, Ice 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 in the front of things, but nice first blizzard. Carl's getting real low. Gets forced in, but he's still dead. Omni Slash comes out. Blitter. Charge for Flash Strike as well. Arteezy. So much damage. Gets the full set of life. 23 Savage is dead. Double kill for Arteezy. They're gonna turn this around completely. Triple kill. And still in the way of buyback for T1.
Did you know that carries deal a lot of damage when they have Rapier? and
Divine
Nautilus?
Rapier? Yeah, it's quite a bit.
That Doom died. So okay, so clearly T didn't know this was in play, right?
Well,
Look at that damage graph. Arteezy with the 7k, half his MMR in damage that fight.
And he's got double
All
damage.
right, what's his damage with that? Let's look. So he gets another 280, right?
Not popping quite yet, but yeah.
Still buyback on Doom. This possibly a lane of barracks for EG. They have double siege
Yeah,
creep.
but buyback now on 23 Savage. He got it in the last few seconds
What
here.
Rapier reveal. That was so high impact. T1 had no idea that they were mortal. Now we had this thing back. We've talked about how there wasn't enough damage on EG, and this one item pickup from Arteezy could swing the game around for them.
You have to go against a Nyx assassin. Remember.
He has Aghanims,
So
he's
very
meta
annoying.
again for 10 seconds.
Oh, he just bought it? Okay. The Axe Terrorblade, that's that big wave that burrs you and gives you a few seconds, like you said.
If you're a burrowed, you
Buy back
cannot
on a
move.
cuckoo.
So you just...
That's true.
It's a very scared pile of dirt.
I mean, it's a
instead of-
stun, essentially, against the burrow target.
It's true. Oh yeah. Look at this base defense.
Yeah, split earth.
Good luck, EG, and EG don't bother.
All right. That was still, I mean, they forced one buyback, but no more. What's to do against this? BKBs and just hope for the best?
It's reminding me of like custom games Warcraft, little impossible bosses, you know, like the whole ground is just erupting everywhere, and you need to dodge more than you get hit.
I remember when this first came, I think most people thought it was kind of a meme, but
When got the extra charge, it's
shoes on. Initiated on his desk, here, up at PB, and they're just trying to hightail away.
it's got Yule,
Yeah.
now BKB.
Dragon, how they can burst down the Nyx assassin, and the so successful. He does have buyback quickly on disc. This perk as well, though. He's jumping in. He has a lot of Still. Flash. Oh. Wow. Doesn't have Dragonfall. The gem is on the deck.
Careful.
Yes, dodge. One. Good.
Hey, that's next level. You drop them into the enemy. You just keep putting splitter.
Yes.
And then they have
Game.
when they try. And that's
Yeah. I'm into that. I love it. Great ideas, Cinder.
it's got with that rip purchase. We're close on just closing it out.
Radiant's middle tower. Radiant structures are fortified.
Because he just bought that. That's a split. They know. Of course, they have to the face. Well, okay. T1 at this stage, that biggest this something you have to worry about for G. Still, your 2 tower remain. And I think again, and it's very important, Cinderin. It's up in 15 seconds. They need flash fight.
Go and grab them.
Triple toss
here.
And if this has an negative cylinder, and you put it on, I mean, you could give to people. Or at the full talk about.
I like an ET.
Yeah, ET the BB essentially, but the snap.
If you give it to Titan and he feels confident enough to walk in, your blade will body throws that lose their armor. It's actually.
So you would
go get armor from Jugger.
Yeah, it's not like all games. Okay. This is gonna be destroy this super fast. Fuck. Have to give this a. Run around in their Ags, you were correct.
Titan on Ags.
Ags on Titan.
Who's the chief?
Sure.
Backpack.
The Ajax will buy 2 cents of magic for you
When the
spirit on hit. Goes through Axe.
I think Fly could buy a dagger right now. Set up spirit, you run it through the heroes, stop. As soon as the spirit turns, you blink top as the one. Or you get the shard, which is also an option. It is a little bit less. It's a little bit less reliable. Wait for the stomp to go off and
Yeah, the shard is one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. G trying to come back. Within that, you can see that is BKB. That is in fact that Aghanim Scepter we're talking about. This is dead even. I mean, would you give the favor to EG right now? I mean,
Yeah,
they
for
have
sure.
the Aegis, which is
I actually think is far ahead now. They're
far ahead.
We're expecting not every that's the +7. Hey, remember the team has 2 barracks, but right now, in this snapshot, definitely favor.
Okay.
Even the direct on he had an advantage earlier.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Probably he earlier advantage was bigger than the one G has right now, but it's so crazy, right? We're in the game, all these heroes have million. I think was that 3 or 4 Eon did? They have like terribly. They have one on him, one next. I'll get to see them buy on other heroes as well, trying to survive the initial. I think that the key part here for T1 is survive the first volley, so just to get your spells off. Like, if you get your stuff off, you can win fights. There have to be for teasing fights now. The rapier really and so much
has a refresher in his pack, by the way. Has the extra, you know, not fear, but the to just double up on everything. That won't be down for very long. Stay here. That is a pretty crazy farm from
big item on the way in on it. He almost has his Agate with the dark portrait.
Yeah.
It obviously doesn't benefit from everything Arteezy has being an illusion. The rapier will not be as effective, but it is still it is a full illusion for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it also is a link breaker, right? If nothing else, you can use it to.
Dire's
It's a
top
double
tower
damage bottle,
is under
though. I don't
attack.
think anybody has vision of that right now.
Oh, I've seen EG the exact movement, exact spot against Vici. They beat the game by 20 minutes. Let's see.
TZ thought he was and it was proof he was not, all right? Start things out. He is very, twice the ages, and still has 2 minutes to go.
Last time they did this against the boy, but this time can't.
I mean, they could, but it wouldn't do anything.
Thank you. Very, very good.
You know.
Technically correct. I can appreciate it.
Yeah, you've been all game to me, so I took one back to you.
This is the best. Absolutely.
I would
they could
disagree
do
with
something trash if you really want to. You are correct.
Do you think that this is one of the agencies where you just control the map and you actually try to go high ground? We saw this the other day from EG. After that first bit, they kind of just sat on it and just waited for the fallen.
I'm just, well, there's a pretty big difference in the Vici game in just the raw management. In that game, EG were like 25k gold ahead and Vici were able to access the map. In this game, he won all really big items. I don't know how big of a lead you're going to build. I want to try to do it, but the problem is that this reward is also a little bit, it's tricky, right? Because you have a rapier. If you didn't have a rapier, maybe you'd be more likely to want to try to go high ground because of the potential loss. A rapier is like,
You're even more vulnerable when the Aegis is down, though, and you have the rapier.
Yeah.
You really don't want to fight until the next Aegis is online.
So yeah, I feel like these moments, these kind of moments, is the hardest things about playing this game. It's deciding what to do right now for EG, so difficult. T1 are willing to take risks. They get out of base.
Yeah, we got the refresher Doom, so we can get double up Doom.
Finding ET would be a really big pick, to be honest. That would not be a bad start, getting rid of that aura. It will have buyback, of course, but the connection point of EG are literally only the top outposts. DPs are so far away, but they're obviously protecting it with their abilities. T1 don't get access.
Yeah,
they just acquired.
Said it's not face void, but the split art hard. That's from behind.
High grounding is miserable.
Oh, so difficult. Okay, Cinderin. I'm not saying anything. Don't say anything. Okay? You know what I'm talking about? Just don't say anything.
Okay.
At 55 minutes.
That's great casting, by the way. You know what I'm thinking, the audience, then don't talk about it.
Also outside. I mean, I'm just the timer. 55 minutes.
Alright guys,
I'll be excited soon.
Something has the potential of happening in 5 minutes.
Don't spoil it, Observer. 55 minutes. We're close. I mean, they wait for the next. He wants out of line here. Potentially they go for a fight. Would you agree with me that you just have to wait for
Hang on, I'm gonna jinx it.
True that far. You're jinxing at the fear. This spike was already used. Astral.
Double force.
Yeah, the force steps are expending it. All right, I'm playing a little bit now, which is exactly what we want. As long as this game goes, Bitter and Juice Juggernaut as well. He is mega farm to seeing Carl as well. Right, what is he going for now? So is this an MKB? Must be.
So try to put it into words what you don't have.
Over this time, some stat.
That sounds really good. That should be very expensive, I think.
I think it'd be like 10,000 gold.
What if you got it for free?
If you got it for free, that's game breaking right there.
Okay.
It's almost like if I put something in the game, it basically means he wants the game to end. Right. We don't right now, as you know, it's still an early game. It's still early game for us. And Nullifier actually picked up by Ahmed, so the Aeon discs are completely countered. This will apply a constant dispel with target.
About an item that costs 20,000 gold that you could pull into all of your players, and you can swap out one of your heroes for another hero.
So mean, who would you even want to swap? I guess maybe...
Get techies and start placing landmines to
Oh,
siege
yeah. Of course you'd say that. T1, alright, contact. It's a little bit of a baby one, though. We see the soul mine under 2, but BKB is coming. That's a pretty big hold down. So I can get the double doom, but I decided BKB in turn.
You gotta love their confidence, though,
Yeah.
to go higher on here. Like, there's Roche is 1.5 minutes away. They know that the Aegis is dead for EG, and they're playing with the fear of losing the Rapier.
And they're playing with the literal fear.
That's
but
true.
not hero fear, or the foot fear.
No.
I take it from his pot. Tough. Has some magic as a result of that shard, of course, or the Ags. Man. Yeah, we're seeing Dark Trip being used constantly on our TZ, who has his meta popped right now.
It was his... What about the meta?
So Size gets the dragon. Alright, there's going to be a fight here. Switch Flash starts down the BKB by Size into the force. Now Carl BKBing into the enemy base, trying to get off his doom. Gets the pressure off. Anywhere right now, is that he's going to get popped? Just to start things out tight, they've been expanded the split. You find the Fly wants to get pretty aggressive, but they take out that pesky Zephyrix assassin. And I that's the fight. 58 minutes.
Did you look like they're actually just watching each other for like 20 seconds?
I mean, they're
no
scared,
one can
man.
die.
Everyone's
and then eventually you get an opening on the one hero who can't move.
Right.
That is the one that you killed.
Yeah.
Oh
Exactly.
my goodness.
We see another tour
Radiant
record for
scanning.
the major right now. As we see replay here.
So, I think Force Staff might be on cooldown here for Kook, right? And still, this turn, you can turn when you're underground. And the fear, it wanted to sleep in there, but he got hit by a terror.
I think he's about 7 right here. But I'm missing the spur. Connect. Oh, follow. This could be really bad for EG. But I don't finish off. And both flying crit dead. Pivot though on one. And Kuku. Right up, he's already at half HP. Just gonna spin down Ice. A really bad fight for Ice for EG in general. And now Ben might have to sacrifice himself as our TZ. And you're gonna have to give up this Roche with that double rapier purchase. And we are 30 seconds away. Very special. The Christmas present for it looks like they want to contest this, but this is without their Skyrath Mage. Half HP on the Roche.
They're gonna respect it. They could have finished.
Oh yeah.
this.
I mean, they don't have the information that we do.
Head here. Even on T1, like wait a second. They have no option.
This is Agent Cheek, Aghanim Scepter, and the Refresher
courier
Shard.
is,
That is an Aghanim's on Leshrac. He's the one that picked that up, right?
Yeah. Everyone else has it except Doom.
Well, I feel like Doom's is it not?
It applies brick on Doom, right?
Yeah. It's Nihilist.
Radiant's courier
Left
has been killed.
eyes essentially go scepter effect around you and gives movement speed. Something they've
All right.
did a few
You can
times,
open
but-
the neutral. It can happen.
16 minutes! Here, 5 options are upon us, ladies and gentlemen. I think Mirror Shield is the highest quality item for EG against the Doom.
So too, Jug.
Yeah, that's something for either team, really, would be pretty
found
strong.
it.
Oh, that's so too found by T1.
It's in the back.
He does. I mean, he could be pretty important because he doesn't have a dispel himself, right?
The horn is definitely a 2.
I bet you look. I mean, all right. Only one item has dropped. I'm trying to think of something else. Even like an item that is kind of underlooked, the Seer Stone, somebody like a Skyrath Mage.
Or Nyx.
Being able to use Assassin, able to use everything from such far range.
Jungling, let's push.
I don't think should be underestimated. I think see the
Ex
wait,
Machina.
did they not pick it up?
He did ping it. He knows it's there.
Okay. Ex Machina, you get the items.
All right, really big
refresh.
problem for EG here. They don't have neutral items. They're not getting outside of the bait. They're
Yeah.
terrified and waiting. So the advantage that T1 is going to enter this fight with will not be 20k gold. It will be 20k plus whatever value you assign to these 5 items, which is
Right.
anywhere from 0 if you get the wrong one to 1 million if you get the right one.
1 million, my goodness, that's
It's a
quite
lot
a
of
bit.
gold.
All right, well, Book of the Dead.
That's
right?
definitely been so this was one of the items that we were going to say maybe wouldn't have that much value, but Book of the Dead has been buffed quite a lot, so even that is better. Now if you're playing and you're wondering, wait, it says on rearm I can't rearm Economicon. If you have no idea so you play what Economicon is,
You'll never know. And here's the initiative from EG. 23 Savage. First player connect. That is the Aegis down. To be careful. This is a double Rapier TC you have to deal with. You can see Book of the Dead going to work. In fact, Necronomicon, they're extinct. Wow. Very special species that have been extinct for quite a while.
Working on one shot.
Very strong item. All right, so, okay, Ballista. That's the last tier 5 item for T1. And they do not have a good...
them, actually. That
Wow.
is the first neutral for their lineup.
I mean, right lineup, it could be the best. You're right.
Good team.
Okay.
It's
They will literally just not even use it.
our team. I don't think you wanted SG either, to be honest. Ballista. You want a bigger stat item. That's terrible. You want Apex.
Yeah, Apex. HP Tyranno.
We just
That would be pretty huge.
Giant Ring Dragon Knight with BK.
This is the time to go into the jungle and tier 5. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's 60 minutes in the game. They're available for 3 minutes.
Dire are
Smoke
scanning.
one. Go to the base. This could be
Gonna
a game and
easy.
Arteezy. Remember, yeah, consider refresher as well.
Yes,
Hot
would
hit.
be.
That Lincoln's in. Get it out. Now he's doomed. Get for a second.
Radiant structures are
Hot. Back to the fountain he goes. And he's
Radiant's
just
bottom barracks
pretty
are
much
under
everything, it
attack.
feels like. Let's see if they can interact with them. Still applied for TZ, but now they can try to... Shadows! Not Book of Shadows. The Necro... Back to Syndrome. They get melee racks. Each shall survive. Side. It's not going to do anything. Immediate. They don't have the rock again. Actually... Let's initiate an initiative. Oh! Fish does have buyback. Throws into Lurker for Iron Face right. The ancient steal into the Mystic Flare. Double kill for buyback. It's the Saturn turns around. Cheat up. Pretty important here. Oh. The right is come out as well. Not going to take him out. Rapier. The final does have buyback. 20 at least one defense here. They get a chance now. They can build back the situation. Nihilus up in the meantime, and that's gonna be enough. He walk with Radiant's item advantage. Take it to game almighty. What a game. Woo. It was great. We got this comment and we get a game 3. That was a back and forth. The Rapier kind of turned this around for EG, but then T1